Hey people, okay, so let me share this with you. I am at the central bus station in Heathrow and I am waiting for my bus to Victoria. I told you that is the easiest route to Victoria, but also, my goodness, does it remind me of my youth. I spent a good portion of my youth in these bus stops, catching these buses to cities I had never been to before, to discover new things, to explore new things. My goodness. And yeah, coming back here this morning has certainly taken me back some years. I can't remember. I'm just looking at this, trying to remember how to read it. I'm looking for 035. Ooh, it's me. And here I am needing to ask somebody's help to navigate the buses again, which is hilarious. But yeah, I'm looking for National Express. These white, blue, and red colors, oh, they have been the highlight of my youth. The reason why I like catching the bus from the airport is because you get to see what's happening in town, and also these can be stored for you. You don't need to drag it across the city. And now I'm a lazy cow. I do not want to drag my own suitcase across London. I certainly do not want to change terminals. I don't want to change train lines with these, because some of those stops, my goodness, I have been laughing. I was on the underground from Terminal 4 to Terminal 2. And this guy and his girlfriend were talking, and he says, is that how long it takes for one stop on this train? Well, the terminals in Heathrow are like cities apart. I'm like, yeah, actually, that's something very unique. When you go to Addis Ababa and you go to their airport, you will be in Terminal 2, and then you take 5 steps, you are in Terminal 1. Here, Terminal 4 is nowhere near Terminal 2. And you've got to know this, and you've got to plan that time to wait. Yeah? Something's not quite right. If you guys hold on, I will look for who will know road, because it's 52 and I can't see my 55 bus. 40 Liverpool is 550. Okay. Hi Sherry, how you doing? Good morning. I am reminding myself of how to navigate. As I was saying to those who were on from the beginning, I am reliving my youth. This used to be my life. I would get up over the weekend, head out. Sometimes I'll get to the bus station and I'll ask for whatever bus is next to go to wherever that bus happened to be going, so that I can discover one new place. As I was traveling, hold on, let me ask this guy again. You hold on a second. I am 1 minute, but can't see any bus from here. Hold on 1 second. Oh yeah, quick question please. I think this is A55, but I haven't seen it arrive. Could it be anywhere else, or is this the only possible stop? I'm going to Victoria.
035.
It should be from 7. Okay. Hi, Sister Jennifer. How are you doing?
035, right?
Yes. From 7.
Yeah, it can be from any stand. But yeah, if you see any coaches from National Express, says London, you can board on that one.
Okay. Thank you. Right. The uncertainties of trying to renegotiate this. Hi. Hi, Alicia. How are you doing? So, the adventurous young woman that I used to be is no longer the woman I am. That is saying quite a lot, isn't it? Yeah. When I used to be on here on a daily basis, I did not bat an eyelid, did not ask anybody for nothing. I just knew what to do with the buses. But it's been decades now. Decades. The last time I actually did jump on a National Express was 2 or 3 years ago from here to Birmingham, because again I had a suitcase. Yeah, there's my bus. There is my 35 heading to London. And yes, as he suspected, it is the stop 7. Beautiful. Yeah, this one, yeah. Thank you. Right. And the reason why we're doing this is because I want my suitcase checked in so that me can sit in this beautiful bus and chill. Yes. I wanna chill. Hello, Ade. Ade, how you doing? I just arrived in London and I am getting ready to jump on. So those who are offloading, but yeah, it is a very convenient, cheap way to travel, especially if hey, I have run away from TikTok for such a long time. I'll be back. I need to come back a day. Hey, I get comfortable and then something happens and then I take my eye off and I forget. I'll be back more frequently. But yeah, show the bus. Oh, this is the bus. This is the National Express. It is a franchise. I think initially started as a governmental thing, but now it's a franchise. It's private, really. But yeah, National Express. I'm going to jump on and we're going to head to Victoria. The beautiful part of this is once my suitcase goes underneath, I don't need to worry about it until we get where I need to get to. That's what I love about it. Yeah. I have become such a princess. I don't even want to be responsible for my own bloody suitcases. Can you believe it? Yeah. And yeah, it's nice, it's convenient, especially if you're traveling between cities. I lived in Milton Keynes for years and we used to fly mostly from Heathrow. So yeah, I would jump off at Heathrow and then look for my National Express and boom, off I go. And yeah, I know it's as cheap as muck, but that's not the only thing. For me right now, are they which of the peps? Hey, remind me which of the peps. Hello. I am on yours. Yes.
Victoria.
Yes.
5 to 9.
Yeah. That's the one. Can I take this off? Can both of them go or just one? Easy. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Yep. And so we are done. Ooh. All right. Some of your questions entertain me. Okay. That doesn't seem to be reserved for anybody, so here we are. This is now reserved for me. Okay. now we can talk. Why are you on the bus? It's so convenient, it's not even true. And especially on days like this, I'm not in a hurry. The next person I need to be in touch with is my daughter. She doesn't arrive until she doesn't get to Victoria until Nana. Nanayao is on a retreat, so we'll see whether I hear from him this morning or whether he waits until the evening to get in touch. But I know I am picking up now. I will tell them a day. Yes. So for the next 2 hours, nothing for this woman to worry about. We are going to drive past London. I'm going to be doing tourism from the comfort of a bus. I like to see busy people and not be one of them. Yeah, I love busy people. I'm just tired of being one of them. I have been one of them my entire life. I've had enough now. I've retired. I'm a retired busy person. Rach. I am so excited this week because you see, I keep talking to people about being patient and waiting. Patience was not one of my virtues. It's just been forced down my throat. I've learned how to do patience and wait. I said I was graduating and this person says, oh, when did you finish the qualification? Like 18 months ago? The person is like, what? You finished the qualification 18 months ago and you still haven't graduated? No. I used to be a busy person. I was always, yeah, that's why I haven't done it. But as a retired busy person. Bilal, I'm feeling even better. Okay, so it was picking Wi-Fi and we are now moving from the terminal, so I'm very sure the Wi-Fi will get interrupted before the mobile network kicks in, so be patient, yeah? If it is in and out, that's why. But yeah, I'm a retired busy bee. This retired busy bee, no, we are not on midterm. I've just taken an unpaid break. Yeah, I have taken an unpaid break to come and do this. I've decided that graduation is now an absolute priority because I cannot let this graduation also go. I have never graduated in my life. Nothing. Okay, high school was not a graduation because when you finish your exam, they shoo you all out. It was boarding school. The night before, they shooed us all out. We excited ourselves and made noise, but that wasn't a graduation, really. I've done a first degree. I did not attend my graduation. I did 3 postgraduate certificates, did not attend one of them. I did a postgraduate diploma, did not attend. I did an MA, that's 6, did not attend. This is my 7th one. And this is my last chance because I am not doing another major qualification again after. So I think it is very appropriate on my terminal qualification. Prioritize and attend. So here we are. Yeah. Now we've got off the terminals. Hopefully this in and out with the Wi-Fi will stop. Yes. We are graduating. On Monday, I will wear a gown and a hat for the first time. Those of you who don't like to see people celebrate, mute yourself for 3 days. Okay, mute yourself. Because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, those 3 days, it will be full of pictures and videos of me graduating. Actually, it will start from tomorrow. Tomorrow, my course mates are treating me to lunch. I'm last woman standing. I'm the last person to close the whole cohort of graduation. All of them have done their graduations. Even those who got the qualification after me have all gone through and done it. one resistive character who hasn't done it. I was reading their WhatsApp messages when I landed. It's been very wonderful to see those who have worked with me as excited as I am. And that's the thing I have learned about this. Those who have worked with me, who know what it has taken to get here, they are very patient. They understand what it is I'm celebrating. In fact, they celebrate before me and with me and through all of it with me. Those of you who probably don't understand what it means, thank you, Rosina. Those of you who don't understand what it means are probably the ones who are likely to complain. And may you be doing too much. Please take this as a public safety announcement. I will be doing too much this weekend on my channel. I'll do way too much. Way too much. Especially when I get to the university grounds on the Monday. When I'm looking for my hat, I will film it and I will post it. Okay? When I find the hat and I'm looking for my gown, I will film it and I will post it. When my hat meets my gown and the two of them have a conversation, I will post it. When the hat, the gown meets the woman, I will post it. When the woman looks cute to me in the hat and gown, I will post it. As I'm getting lost amongst the other celebrants, I will post it. In fact, I will post me gossiping and watching other people celebrate. I will post it. And finally, when it's my time to walk, I have requested the official video from the university from the walk. Woe unto you when I receive that video. The formal video of me walking and getting gowned and hatted. I will post that video once every 30 seconds. So if me celebrating such a major accomplishment is a problem for you, don't worry. Mute yourself for a few days. Yeah, mute yourself. I might actually go and mute all the other things that posts onto the page so that the page is free and clear for my own nonsense. What's the big deal? Huh? You ask me what the big deal is. Okay, let me explain the big deal for you. My dad was Dr. Manson, and it was his dream to have many sons who were all doctors. Crazy man. The Lord wanted to pay him back for his sins. He has only one son. No 7 sons. He has more daughters than he has sons. One son he got. Because of that, it was one of his greatest regrets in life that he was not going to get his accomplishments of the doctor's children become doctors. Somehow, I didn't even realize when that became important to me, but somehow it became important to me. I always wanted to show my dad that a daughter could also be a doctor. You know, wanted my dad, and the doctor's daughter becomes a doctor was my thing for years. Oh, grandma is not coming. She's chilling in her village. She's waiting for pictures. Yeah. In the summer, I was thinking of dragging her along, but in the winter, look outside. Why will I bring her through this? So no, I decided she can have a break and she can see the pictures. Yeah, my mom. So this is not also just for my dad. This is also for my mom. Tomorrow will be a very big day for my mom also. As I was telling you, the doctor's daughter becomes a doctor was my thing. My baby sister did it first. I'll talk to you about having to wait in a separate video. But yeah, I wanted to be the daughter who was the doctor's daughter who was a doctor. The baby said, Aristitombe, how are you doing? It's been a minute. It's nice to see you. The baby sister did it first. But you see, the big sister gets to do it too. And when the big sister walks on Monday and puts that gown on, and I send it to my mama, My mama completes a record. My mama has 2 daughters, no sons, 2 daughters. And my mama has 2 daughters who are both doctors. Yeah, do you understand what that means to my mom? Those of you who have not raised children probably won't understand. Those of us who are raising children, both of my children are in university at the moment. Look at me and how haggard I look. To see your children through, to motivate them to keep going, and for them to find and make it across. My mom will spend most of Monday crying, which is what she does now. My mom is confused emotionally. When nice things happen to you, you are supposed to laugh. No, my mom doesn't. Now when my mom is happy, she cries. So yeah, she's waiting. She wants me to take nice pictures. See, I even fixed my hair. I did my nails, so my mom can get nice pictures. But that's the generation ahead of me. For that generation, it is accomplishment and continuation. My mom says she herself did a master's degree, never did a doctorate, but she now has 2 doctors who are her children. My mom has 2 biological children who are both doctors. She pushed to a master's. Both of us have pushed a step further. My dad raised the bar and we've matched it. That is our service to the generation ahead. But for me, what is more important is the next generation. So tomorrow, while I'm picking my daughter up, I'm spending the whole weekend with her. And she's going to be with me the entire way through this. What I'm doing is inspiring the next generation. Remember what I said? My dad raised the bar and we matched him. My mom pushed to a point we surpassed. It is also my responsibility to push the bar and invite my children to match. I want my children to be there to see the excitement of the day. And hopefully that inspires them also to keep going. You raise the bar. And that's what I want to say to you. My dad's parents did not know how to write their names, just so you know. My dad was the first generation of educated persons in my family. But because of him, almost everybody, the cousins, the nephews, the neighbors, the enemies, he was such an inspiration to quite a large number of people. My dad himself was a doctor. He has 2 children, biological children, who are both doctors. You remember my dad wanted 7 sons to be doctors. Now it's becoming a generational thing. His first grandson is a medical doctor already. That's a year and a half ago. So he was a doctor, that generation. Next generation, we got 2. This generation, we've got 1 already and counting. Let that inspire you. My parents were not educated, neither were his. But you see, his parents sent him when he was 15 to this country. Now look, can you see how great that was? And it was colder in the 50s when my dad first came out. They sent my dad as a 15-year-old. No supervisor, no parents, no adults. He was sent on his own. He has pictures of the flat that he could afford. It was this stupidly small tin house, like it looked like a sardine tin. I don't think there was a window, or if there was a window, it was this big. And that's what he had. He was here. He went and did his City and Guilds on his own. And then he did whatever else he did his A-levels. He got into Oxford on his own, no parental supervision. Got 2 children. My daughter in particular has got to university because I have been here screaming and shouting and monitoring and blocking and spending to get her here. To think that my dad did not have any other supervision. He was here supervising himself. His parents told him a very simple thing. We will sell all our cocoa and we will send the money to you every 6 months, no wasting. Get the highest degree you can get before you come home. That was his only mandate. He never returned to see his parents. For the last time he saw his parents, he was 15. By the time he finished the pursuit, both of his parents had passed. When he returned home, he returned to their graveyards. That's the cost of some of these accomplishments that we celebrate without consideration of what it costs. Yeah. But you see, because he was willing to pay that price, for me, going to university was a given. I needed to push. It was not an option. Pushing to the next one was a given. And so getting where I have was expected. It's not something new. It's not very dramatic. But getting here is also something I'm very proud of. Very, very proud of. And we are going to celebrate the hell out of. So when you watch me be doing too much, when you watch me, then you ask yourself, what is this old woman doing? This old woman is celebrating a lifetime dream. Is celebrating my father's dream, my mother's dream, and is raising inspiration for the next generations after me. When my daughter especially talks to people about what I do, and I hear the pride in her voice, oh, it makes me so proud of myself. Just telling me, Mom, to do what you have done whilst mothering, whilst working, whilst doing all the things is amazing. I'm like, I can cry. I can cry, kid. Yeah. Anywho, listen. I will be very sentimental this week. If you don't like sentimentality, again, I apologize in advance. And I advise you to mute the channel for a few days. But if you don't mind sentimentality, if you are interested in inspiration, maybe tomorrow, depending on what the group feels like, tomorrow I will be having lunch with 12 doctors in a place. 12 of them. We met as hopefuls and we have encouraged each other. And every single one of us, bar one or two. One moved to a different university, but he's still in the cohort and is still coming. The other one went somewhere else that I haven't heard. Don't know where she is. She went abroad, I think. But apart from that, you know what they say about who is in your circle? I was thinking, heck, in my circle now, there's a lot of wonderful people, inspirational people, iconic people. They are all doing wonderful things. Hello, I'm Jesua. Hello, sis. Yeah. So yeah, Ama is celebrating an achievement long overdue. It's been a long time since I finished the qualification. I should have graduated ages ago, but I always had other things to worry about. You know, I don't miss the gray skies. I do not miss the gray skies, but oh, it's nice to be home also. Also very nice to be here. So yeah, I'm out and about. I'm in London. I'm heading towards Victoria. I will be traveling through Stratford and then to Colchester and back to Chelmsford, that area. That is my route. So if you happen to fly that route and you happen to be in that vicinity, let me know. There is a food joints, please tell me all the food joints so that my daughter and I can go and find them and eat them. There's a darling of mine who would cook when I used to come to university. I would land like I landed now. I would jump on the train. She would meet me in West Ham. There were many times my Mr. Wow would meet me in West Ham with food. And I will arrive at university carrying containers of food. Yeah. I'm a very lucky woman. I've been very blessed. I'm so grateful to those of you who extended so much kindness and so many courtesies in that period. God bless you. God bless you. But I also hope that in this story here, that achievements, it can happen for some people effortlessly. There are some of us who have to work at it, so we do. We do. In the end, if you get there and I get there, who cares what route you used? Yeah. There are many people who tell me now that they don't believe. You mean you used to fly every month, once or twice to go and get the qualification? Yes, I did. I found an old ticket where I bought a flight for 1,200 US because I bought it last minute to come here. I saw, as I was looking for this boarding pass, that also popped up on my page. Did I pay that much for a trip? Yeah. It cost a lot of time, effort, tears, sweat to get the accomplishments that we dream of. So when somebody pays their dues like I have, and it's time for them to celebrate, and let them have their due. Me, I will celebrate on my own channel. I won't come on yours. I'll be here doing it with my audience. You happen to be one of them. Don't worry. If you don't want to enjoy this particular type of content, all the other types are available. Find it. But as for the advice that I should not celebrate, don't even go there. Don't go there. Amen, Alice. Amen. Amen. And this journey especially has taught me about me, the woman that I am. It's taught me about my values. It's taught me about my character. And the most important thing it's also allowed me to learn how to do is to fall in love with this girl and enjoy my own company. I have spent so many hours on my own on the road. When I first started, I would arrive at the hotel. I was so used to being part of a couple. Being on a bed on my own was odd because I hadn't done it for years. And then now, when I have a bed to myself, it's such a luxury. I was telling my daughter on the flight, I did not really get into conversation with anybody because I have learned now to enjoy the quiet and peace in my own head. I don't need to override my thoughts. I've made peace with them. In fact, I like them. I welcome my thoughts. I've learned to stand alone. My friend and I were talking a couple of days ago and she says, oh, so are you two flying on Friday? I'm like, no, I'm flying on Friday. And she's like, what do you mean? Is your husband not flying? No, he's not. I'm heading out. Aren't you upset? Aren't you upset? About what? No, I'm not upset. I'm not upset. I'm quite happy with this one on this stage. I needed to take 2 days unpaid. So we are losing, as a household, we are losing 2 days of income. I did not require him to also lose 2 days of income in order for me to feel complete. I did not. And so I did not require of him. He brought it up and I'm like, that'll be good. I'm alright. The kids will be there. Of course the kids will be there. You know, a few people are like, you did not invite us, you did not invite us. I apologize if you are one of those people that you see over time. I've learned deal with things on my own. I'm not needed. I've learned not to need the crowds. Tony, yeah, I feel 21. I do. Yeah. Don't look at the grey hair though. Don't look at the grey. I needed to figure out. We still don't even know what hairstyle we're going to do on Monday because I don't know if my big head will fit the hat and my plenty hair at the back. So if it becomes tricky to fit it the way we have twisted it, we will have to untwist. But hopefully find a way in which we can get the hats to accommodate this big forehead. It's full of grey matter. It's for thinking. Friday was interesting. So I went to work, finished work and ran around, did a bit, and then did some private work for myself. And then I jumped on. Here I am. Harina, good morning. Good morning from London. This is what I wanted to get. I wanted to be able to look at people going about their lives. I want to see the bush. I know the rest of you who live here will not understand my desire to see the bush. It's autumn, well, winter actually, really. The leaves are falling. Yes. Those of you who live here, that's not a big deal. Me, I abandoned ship a while ago. I see sand on a daily basis. So to trade sand and to see falling leaves, very exciting. It's very nostalgic. We are heading towards Hammersmith Bridge. My brother doesn't live too far from here. Well, he's traveled, so I won't see him on this trip, but yes. Tony. Yes, we are denying all the grey hairs. We are rejecting all the grey hairs. I don't want. We are claiming teenage. In some ways, I feel younger than I did 2 decades ago. Less busy. My life is significantly less hectic. Now, I am getting the luxury of doing as I want, not as I have to. So I am sitting on this bus, not because I have to. I want to. Yeah. Greetings from abroad. I hope Virginia is treating you well. 1 minute to be Lauren in the choosing power. This is one thing I don't miss on a Saturday morning. Do you see the traffic? Nah, don't miss it. There are some things I miss. I miss the architecture. I miss the vibe. I miss the people. So Hammersmith Station is just, we just went past the station. Yeah. I miss some of the people that I left behind. I haven't been able to keep in touch with some people as much as I'd like to. Those ones are my regrets. But then I also look at the reality of the life that I used to live when I was here. The places that I called home and the circumstances. The life that I used to lead in comparison to my current life. And No, we never go back. We don't go back. Forward ever. Backwards never. Zach, how you doing? So yeah, those of you who know the best food joints in East London and in Essex, I want to make you, I want to, okay, make, do it, show me. I need to stop grinning like a fool. Radio grass and I didn't need a glass of grass, green trees and bush and Haruna bush and traffic and my friend stopped in London for the very first time in her life. She's Asian. She grew up hearing stories of London. She wanted to go to Piccadilly Circus, to Oxford Circus, and those of us who knew had to discipline ourselves and shut up and not ruin it. So we drew an itinerary and we sent her over. She's like, should I tell you people the truth? Fly over Nkwa. Dorcas, and thank you for continuously hosting that supporters badge. It means everything to me. It does. I am doing so well. Yeah, I just flew in. I was expecting jet lag, but there wasn't any because I actually did sleep like a person without a care in the world, because I actually genuinely had no care. I did not even want to wake up and eat. I slept. This is probably the most refreshed I am feeling, having jumped off a transatlantic flight like that. But yeah, I'm looking at your life. I'm very happy to see you and your life, but actually I'm happy for it to be your life, not mine. That reminds me of, I've seen a Chinese restaurant, reminds me of one that I used to frequent in Houston. Me. My journey home has been long and eventful. The places I have lived, the challenges I have navigated. I still manage to keep myself on the straight and narrow. I'm impressed by myself. I'm very fine. I'm very fine. Look at that. My cousins, he lived in an estate where the buildings were similar to this. Yeah. Anyway, I've got a call incoming, so let me take that call and then I'll be back on. Yeah? Okay.